Alright, let's cut through the noise. You already know how to talk. You do it every day. You mutter to yourself. You chat with friends. You yell at traffic. But this is different. This is about tuning the radio dial in your head until you pick up the station that's been broadcasting the whole time. The one you thought was static. Think of it like this. You're in a room with 1,000 phones ringing, texts pinging, notifications buzzing, and you're trying to hear one specific voice across the room. Most people never turn down the noise. They just shout into the void and wonder why God doesn't text back. Here's the thing. You've already done it. That time, you were so desperate, so raw. You didn't even form words. You just reached, and something shifted. A coincidence fell into place. A gut feeling told you to turn left instead of right. A stranger showed up with exactly what you needed. That wasn't luck. That was the line picking up. You want to do it on purpose? Fine. Let's get technical without getting technical. Your mind works in layers. The surface chatter, the deep quiet, the fucking committee of fears and past bullshit shouting over each other. Talking to God isn't about adding another voice. It's about turning off the committee. Close your eyes, not to sleep, not to escape, but to look behind the darkness. You felt it, that flicker of light when you're half awake, that inner flash when an idea hits. That's the signal. Weak maybe, but it's there. You know how your phone automatically connects to Wi-Fi when you come home? Your soul is meant to do the same with the divine. But you've got 20 apps running in the background, draining the battery, and the connection is laggy as hell. So let's do a hard reset. First, the demand. You don't whisper if it's not too much trouble. You come like a child who wants their mother, not for a toy, not for a snack, but for her. And you won't shut up until she comes. That intensity rewires your request from background noise to priority signal. Second, the frequency. Everything's vibration. Your thoughts, your words, your bullshit excuses, all vibrating at different frequencies. Low vibes, fear, doubt, I'm not worthy. Those are like trying to listen to Mozart through a broken speaker wrapped in a blanket. High vibes, love, trust, raw fucking devotion. They clean the connection. Suddenly the signal comes in clear. You've had moments like this. Listening to a song that gave you chills. Seeing a sunset that made time stop. In that instant, the committee shut up, and for a second, you heard something bigger. That's not poetry, that's physics. You tuned in. The language. God doesn't speak English or Sanskrit. God speaks in vibrations that shape themselves into whatever you understand. It might be a sudden knowing, a voice in your mind that isn't yours, a vision, a dream so real you wake up changed. You've already experienced this, déjà vu, a gut feeling you ignored, an urge to call someone who needed you. That's the conversation. You just didn't label it divine. Now why the fuck isn't it happening all the time? Because you're attached to the outcome. You're waiting for a thunderclap, a burning bush, a sky opening Hollywood moment. Meanwhile, The divine is talking through your intuition, through the friend who calls at the right time, through the book that falls off the shelf, through the quiet pull in your chest. You want to upgrade your psychic abilities. Stop seeing them as supernatural. They're natural. They're your built-in Wi-Fi to the cosmic server. You're just used to working offline. Let's get practical. No robes. Unless that's your thing. Sit, breathe, not to meditate, but to listen. Place your attention in the center of your forehead, the single eye. Behind the darkness, there's light. You've seen it. Maybe as flashes, maybe as colours when your eyes are closed. That's your spiritual screen. Start there. Talk. Not out loud. Inside. Say what you mean. Not what you think you're supposed to say. If you're pissed, say you're pissed. If you're lost, say you're lost. Authenticity is your access code. Then, and this is the part where people fuck it up, expect a reply. Not in your time frame, in the right time frame, but expect it like you expect your phone to light up when you send a text. That expectation fine-tunes your receiver. And the reply might not be words. It might be a sudden idea, a solution to a problem you've been wrestling with. It might be a memory that heals an old wound. It might be energy, a warmth spreading through your chest, a chill down your spine. That's the signal. Acknowledge it. Thank it. That tells your subconscious, this is real, we're doing this. Now the big picture, why does this matter? Because when you start living like this, like you're in constant, quiet conversation with the divine, the separation melts. There's no you and God. There's just one thing expressing itself as you, as me, as the sky, as the bullshit and the beauty. And from that place, you don't need to heal or manifest. You are healing. You are manifestation. Your thoughts become creative acts. Your intuition becomes a navigational system. Your life becomes a conversation with the cosmos. And if you don't, you keep living in the echo chamber of your own limited thinking. You keep looking for answers outside when the goddamn blueprint is inside. You stay stuck in loops, the same fights, the same fears, the same story, until you get so sick of it, you finally listen. So here's the choice. Keep the committee in your head, the fear, the doubt, that I'm not spiritual enough, or fire the committee. Tune the dial. Start talking to the one voice that's been waiting for you to pick up. It's your birthright. It's your design. And it's time you used it.